What's up, Pac-Man? It's Wolv21, and welcome back to the Binding of Isaac Basic series. We're going to do basic movements. So we're going to click on Start, and we're back to the same as we were before, but we're going to start as Isaac. No challenges, basic movements. Basic movements, as far as the first screen goes, is WSAD. W, top, move up. S, move down. A, move to the left. D, move to the right. Very, very cool. Maybe the combination that you can do diagonal movements, and then on the right hand side, by using the keyboard, you fire tiers. You can do both at the same time. You can move in opposite directions. It takes a little bit to get used to, but your basic movements for most enemies is you can move around in circles. Try to keep firing in the center. Move around in circles, circle strafe, and try to keep firing in the center. That's probably going to be your best bet at first. Just try to avoid most enemies, depending on obviously who they are. I'm going to walk through all those enemies. Now, also, this first screen shows you that the Shift or E key is your bombs, which is signified by right here. And the spacebar item, which we don't have anything, your spacebar item is right here. There's actually a recharge for every spacebar item that you get. And since we'll go through this, I'll show the top left is the map. On the right hand side is your lives, your heart containers. The bottom left will show your basement, or which floor you're on. If you have any trinkets, they'll appear over here on the left hand side. If you have any tarot cards, they're going to appear on the right hand side. Okay, so we got our basic movements. Now this thing to do is, the only thing you can do is practice by practicing on enemies. So we're gonna go to the next room. We got floating heads. Now what you can do is you can actually get close to them. They'll shoot bullets at you. They'll take one half heart of damage. Just practice by moving back and forth. There's enough delay that you can move pretty quick. So you see you can circle strafe with no problems. The enemy won't hurt you. So some required certain distance. So this one, the floating heads, you can actually stay all the way across the room and shoot your tiers across and kill them, and they won't have any problems actually killing those particular enemies. Now, once you clear the rooms, there could be items that dropped either from the enemies themselves. Now those were non-champion. Champion means that they're different colors. So those were normal, like flesh-colored enemies. Then there's like blue ones, green ones, gray ones, red ones, purple, but not purple, pink ones. They're the harder versions of those current enemies. And there's also item drops that are possible in the rooms themselves. So this one has a bomb, so you're gonna pick that up. You just walk right over it, and it signifies it by, now we have 2 bombs instead of 1. Now the locked room above us, signified by the map right here, is the shop. It has a scent on it. That's where you actually purchase items, but that requires a key in order to get into it. So we're going to avoid that for now, because even if you had a key, rule of thumb, depending on your health, 5 or more cents is good. 7 is better because a spacebar item can be half price, and then 15 cents is ideal. All right, so we're going to explore the rest of the floor. All right, so we got hoppers. So if they run into you, it's a half heart of damage. The green one right there is a champion. But as soon as you get close to them, they'll start actually chasing after you. Now these guys are actually pretty slow with being Isaac, so you can actually just keep moving away from them. You have to get used to actually moving away from them while firing your tiers at the same time. And also, the room layout too is a bunch of rocks, so you can only run in specific directions. You want to try to, like I said, circle strafe. And if the enemy starts getting close to you, just start moving away. Try to fire your tiers, as far away from the enemies as possible to try to hit them. Okay, so the green champion hopper actually dropped a penny, so we're gonna pick that up. And also, poop and fire you do want to put out. So there's poop up here, and it was poop down here, and this one actually dropped a penny also. So just walk over it to pick it up. Go to the next floor. So we just got poop. All right, so we got the item room, which is automatically unlocked on the cellar one or basement one. And that room right there is the boss room, signified by the skull on the map. Also, the item room which is signified by a crown.